Hello everybody, and welcome to the farm. If the music was too loud last time, I apologize. I just figured out how to turn it down on my computer. So today, will be part 3 of my Final Fantasy Tactics playthrough. So in today's playthrough, I'm going to battle Dorter Trade City, and the next battle that appears after that. But first, I've had a very productive couple of battles to build myself up before I take on Dorter Trade City. So in the Squire subset, I learned Counter Tackle, Move +1, and Yell. And then in my ability list here, I set Counter Tackle, gain Job Point Up, and Move +1. I also unlocked the job subsets of Priest, Wizard, and Thief. In Priest, I learned Cure, and I also learned Shell. In Wizard, I learned Bolt, and I also learned Ice. And then in the Thief subset, I learned Guild Taking, and as well as I also learned Steel Heart. Davis, I changed her job to a Knight. They did not learn any job subsets of Knight. In the Squire subset, Davis learned Heal, Gain Job Point Up, and Move +1. In the Chemist subset, Davis learned Eye Drop. He also unlocked the Archer, Monk, and Thief subsets. In Monk, he learned Spin Fist, and in Thief, he learned Guild Taking. And then for his set moves, I equipped Gain Job Point Up and Move +1. For Ravel, in the Squire subset, he learned Heal, Gain Job Point Up, and Move +1. In the Chemist subset, he learned Phoenix Down, and then he also unlocked the Priest and the Wizard subjobs. In the Priest subjob, he learned Cure and Protect. In the Wizard job, he learned Fire, Bolt, and Ice. Kazia the Archer. In the Squire subset, Kazia learned Heal, as well as Gain Job Point Up. In the Chemist job, she also learned Phoenix Down. And then she also unlocked the Priest, Wizard, and Thief jobs. With the Priest job, she learned Cure and Shell. In the Wizard job, she learned Fire, Bolt, and Ice. And then in the Thief job, she learned Guild Taking. And then for her main Archer job, she also learned Charge +2 and Charge +3. And then finally, Penelope our Chemist. In the Squire job, she learned Heal and Gain Job Point Up. In her Chemist skills, she learned Eye Drop, as well as Echo Grass, which Echo Grass lets you cast magic again and cancels out silence. And then she also unlocked the Priest and Wizard subset. And in the Priest job, she learned Cure, and she also learned Protect. And in the Wizard job, she learned Fire, Bolt, and Ice. So now that I have all the jobs done, I'm going to come over here to Dorter Trade City and win this battle. After I do this quick side battle here, I will see you in Dorter City. Okay, I am back from the Mandalia Plains battle, and under the farm's job of Squire, I learned Accumulate. Davis, under the Knight, learned Head Break, and it looks like he also unlocked a couple new jobs here of Priest, Wizard, and Thief. So under the Priest job, he learned Cure, and he also learned Shell. In the Wizard job, he learned Fire, as well as he also learned Ice. And then under the Squire job, he learned Accumulate. Ravel has also learned Accumulate under the Squire job. And then Penelope, my Chemist, learned High Potion under the Chemist job. Alrighty, so that was the battle at Mandalia Plains. Now, we should be able to get into Dorter Trade City. So I'm going to be bringing in Davis my Knight, Kazia the Archer, and Penelope the Chemist, because I want high hit points, range, and also want to bring in healing and revival with Phoenix Down. So unfortunately, my other Squire gets left in the sides, but he will join me in future battles. So now we go to the slums of Dorter, where we have a Fencer. I said I don't know. A Knight. Don't lie to me. I know what you did. Where is Gustav? Where? I don't know, says the Fencer. Knight. Where is the Marquis? Where are you hiding him? Speak! Knight. This is your last chance. Where is he? Desert. I see. In Rat Cellar. Wait! I scream from the distance. Damn, the Hokutin, says the Knight. And he runs away. Algus, looks like our trip here was well worth it. Delta, I've seen him somewhere. Me, do you know him, Delta? I saw him at the end of the 50-year war in Igros. I guess we must fight. Yag! So I am fighting, looks like a couple archers, a knight, as well as there's a wizard down here in the bottom, and I must defeat all enemies. Delta, now I remember, his name is Wygraf, leader of a voluntary army, a corps of death knights. What? You mean he's the... asks Algus. Yes, the leader of the Death Corps. Now Delta and Algus are guests, so they're controlled by the computer, and I have control over the other 4. And there is 6 enemies that I'm fighting, so 2 wizards, a knight, and I believe 2 archers, because there's another archer up top there. Oh, I might have over-prepared, because all these enemies are between levels 2 and 3. I thought they were level 5s. That makes no difference, that just means I'll kill them faster. So Loggins just attacked and took out my archer. And the charge +2 came in and took out that knight. So the wizard here just cast fire on my chemist, but I knew it was an attack spell, and it targeted myself along with the 4 squares in each cardinal direction. So that wizard just took out their friend, which is my enemy. And I'm hoping to do the same thing again, because this wizard is currently targeting my knight here, which was supposed to take out that guy, which was already taken out. So that is what that did there, but that won't happen because I'm going to move and attack and take out the wizard, so their spell doesn't go off. And now I am going to use my Phoenix down and bring my archer back to life, just for the archer to take her back down again. But I essentially wasted his turn as he didn't attack anybody else. And my charge +2 goes into effect, taking out the wizard. And that archer just took down my chemist. But Algus is going to come over here and throw a stone, taking out the archer. And that just leaves Luke the archer here to fend off 4 of us. And the final charge +2 is going to take out, I guess not, because he guarded. So Delta threw a stone and knocked him out instead. The battle is over, I have defeated all enemies, and my couple teammates that went down, I'll be back up and in the next battle. My rewards are 2,400 gold, along with additional 500 gold, iron sword, linen robe, and an ether. Algus talking to the knight. You must be the Death Corps. Where is the Marquis? Where is he being held? Tell us. Your boss, Wygraf, was just here. Where did he go? You bastard! Say something! Algus kicks him. I yelled him, stop, Algus. Damn, Algus says. Listen carefully. In a moment, the Hokutin will begin to slaughter you. That's right. Each of you are going straight to hell. Being a thief sure pays, huh? But you're lucky. You tell us where Wygraf is going, and I'll let you live. Okay? The fencer. I don't know a damn thing. Gets kicked again. Algus, watch your language. Never talk to nobles like that. We're not thieves. What did you say? Nobles never change. You think we aren't human. We risk our lives in the war for this country. But you dumped us afterward. How are we different? Birth? Status? What the hell's rank? You kidnap people for ransom, so don't act so great. Kidnapping the Marquis was not Mr. Wygraf's plan. Eh? We'd never kidnap a VIP for money. Then who? Who kidnapped Elmdor, I ask. No response. Talk! If it wasn't you, then who else would do it? Gustav. Gustav? Who the hell is he? Gustav Margrief, captain of the Death Corps, chimes in Delta. So it was you after all. No, we're fighting to beat you. We're proud that we fight for equality. We're different from Gustav. Gets kicked again. Proud? Bastards! Enough, Algus. So, where is this Gustav? Sand rat cellar. Sand rats? Algus may not know what they are, since he's not from here. Sand rats only inhabit the Zeklaus desert north of Dorter. Huh? Was there a village between Dorter and Zeklaus desert? Not anymore, but there is a place where desert people used to gather. Gustav and the Marquis may be there. Yes, probably. What's that mean? Cellar means a rat's nest. Heh? Alrighty, so in my squire job, I learned monster skill as well as defend. And then I also equipped the iron sword from the battle. increased my attack by a little bit. So that was the Battle of Dorter Trade City. And now I will go and do the Zeklaus Desert. So in this battle, I have to split up between 2 squads. So in the first squad, it'll be me and Davis. And then in the second squad, it'll be Penelope and Kazia, my chemist and archer. So in the desert, Deathcore Knight talking to his compatriots. Hey, did you hear? The Hokutin are moving. Archer. So I heard. What's going to happen to us? Forget the Deathcore and run before we get killed. Soldier. We'll die anyway, even if we follow Wigraf. Exactly. If we get a ransom for the Marquis like Gustav planned, we can get out of this misery. Knight standing guard. Oh god, the Hokutin. Let's get the guard first, before the others find us, I scream. I must defeat all enemies. Looks like we have 3 knights, an archer, and a monk. Oh, looks like I misspoke. We have 2 monks, 3 knights, and an archer. So Delta is going to move to the side and take out that monk. I'm probably going to go down. Yep, he moves around me, takes me down. But Davis comes along, knocks him down, and levels up. And I will Phoenix down myself back to life, even though it's only 4 health. Hopefully that will distract them, even if I go down again. Yeah, and the archer is taking me down again. I will take out the monk and do my charge +2 at the monk. Charge +2 goes off, taking out the monk, and charge +3 downs the knight, with Delta coming over to finish him off. And I'll use a second Phoenix down on myself to bring myself back up. And my knight's going to take out the archer, leaving us with just the lone enemy knight. Vincent's going to take out Delta, which I'm fine with that, because they're guests, they can't die. And I'm going to pick up the treasure chest and get a longsword. And Kazia's going to shoot the arrow, final arrow, taking down the knight. Oh, that took longer than I thought. Should be noticing right now. So that battle is now complete. I'll take 2200 gold, along with additional war trophies of a 500 gold, high potion, and a blind knife. Wigraf. Gustav, why don't you give up? Gustav responds, your revolution can never succeed. What we need is food and a place to sleep, not ideas, and we need it now. You only see the present. You have to fix the basics. And you think you'll do that? I don't think so, Wigraf. Never. Is that all you want to say? Gustav, goodbye. Says Gustav. Wigraf, I yell. Marquis, Algus screams. Freeze, Wigraf says. You bastard! Algus screams. Delta, stop it, Algus. Wigraf, the Marquis is alright. Take him back to Igros. What? Kidnapping wasn't our goal. We never stooped to such acts. You can have the Marquis, if you just let me go. Well, don't trifle with us. You can't beat us. Stop it, Algus. He's serious. Delta says, holding back Algus. Elmdor. Let him go, Algus. Why do you stop me? The Death Core will destroy itself. Don't risk it. Ugh. He's alright. Weakened, but no serious wounds. Let's go back to Igros. So in my chemist job, I learned Echo Grass. Kazia learned Counter Tackle under the Squire job, and set that in the ability list. And then Penelope learned Maiden's Kiss under the chemist job. Then she also unlocked the thief job and learned gold taking. And then I also equipped her with the blind knife, which has a blinding effect. So now we have to take the Marquis back to Igros Castle, which I will go and do. And I made it there without any random attacks. Dice Darg at the table. What happened? Why did you go to Zeklaus Desert? No answer. Explain to me. I forced the farm to go with me, Delta says. Is that true, the farm? Delta forced you to go? No. It was my decision, not Delita's. The farm's lying. I was the one to. No need to protect me. I decided to ignore an order. If everyone acted lawlessly, how could law exist? We Belouvs must show the importance of observing the law as the knight's rule. Are you trying to ruin the Belouv name? I'm sorry, brother. That's enough, Dystarg, a man says in the distance. A well-dressed man. He was a great help rescuing the Marquis. I know young soldiers are eager to succeed. So were we. Don't spoil him. There's a line between right and wrong. The well-dressed man's name is Larg. So, you are Dystarg's younger brother. Relax. You look exactly like the late General Balbanes. A fine-looking young man. I'm sure that youthful energy didn't come from just guarding the castle. The mission is nearly done. I'll allow you to join. We'll attack some of the thieves' hideouts at once. You choose one of them. Yes. We bow our head and head out the door. Dystarg. I'm sorry. Larg. Don't apologize, Dystarg. After all, Gustav wasn't much of a soldier. The plan couldn't be changed after the Marquis was kidnapped in Gallion. Besides, he did save the Marquis' life. They must accept our demands. Your brother's actions turned the tide for us. The king doesn't have much time to live. We must hurry. Yes, I'm counting on you, my friend. So after that battle, I've unlocked new items. So I'm giving Davis a better sword with the iron sword, a better shield with the buckler, a better helmet with the iron helmet, and better armor with the bronze armor. Ravel is getting the iron sword for the squire. Kazia is getting the longbow, which lets me shoot up and over people. Kazia is also getting a red hood and leather vest. I moved to a different city for this because each city offers different items for the different classes. He is also getting the red hood and leather vest. And that will do it for my weapons and equipment. And Kazia will learn the charge +4 from the archer job. And that'll do it for the jobs and skills. Okay, so that will wrap up today's video. I did my 2 battles at the Dorter Trade City and Zeklaus Desert. And then I returned the Marquis back to Igros Castle. Next episode, I'm going to go clearing out the Thieves' Fort. And maybe the next battle after that. We'll see. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you watching and thanks. You all are pretty cool. And until next time, stay fresh.